Unveiling the heartbreak, why kids betray their parents and how to heal. Have you ever felt the sting of betrayal from your child? It's a pain that cuts deep, leaving you questioning everything. Let's explore the reasons behind this heartbreaking reality and discover paths toward healing and understanding. Betrayal between parents and children is a deeply painful experience, but it's more common than many realize. As parents, teenagers, and families, we need to understand that these actions often stem from underlying issues. Let's approach this with empathy and a desire to find solutions. When a child betrays a parent, it's rarely a simple act of malice. More often, it's a symptom of deeper emotional or psychological struggles. It could be a cry for attention, a misguided attempt to gain independence, or a desperate way to cope with overwhelming feelings. Remember, understanding is the first step toward healing. The emotional and psychological challenges that arise from betrayal can be incredibly difficult for everyone involved. Parents may feel lost, questioning their parenting and wondering where they went wrong. Teenagers might feel misunderstood, trapped in a cycle of guilt and regret. It's crucial to acknowledge these feelings and seek support. The emotional impact on parents can be immense. Feelings of sadness, frustration, disappointment, and even anger are common. It's natural to feel like your world has been turned upside down. Know that you're not alone, and it's okay to seek help to process these emotions. For teenagers, the guilt and shame associated with betraying their parents can lead to anxiety, low self-esteem, and even depression. They may struggle to understand their own actions and feel overwhelmed by the consequences. Providing a safe space for them to express their feelings is essential. Remember, both parents and children are hurting in these situations. Empathy and understanding are key to navigating the complex emotions involved. Let's focus on creating a supportive environment where healing can begin. Effective communication is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship, especially between parents and children. When communication breaks down, misunderstandings can escalate, leading to feelings of betrayal. Creating open and honest lines of communication is vital. Teenagers might feel like they're walking on eggshells, afraid to express their true feelings or needs to their parents. They may fear judgment or punishment, leading them to withhold information or even lie. Parents might feel like they're losing control, unsure of how to connect with their children. It's important to create a safe and non-judgmental space where teenagers feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and feelings. Active listening, empathy, and a willingness to understand their perspective can bridge the communication gap. Remember, communication is a two-way street. This isn't about assigning blame. It's about fostering understanding and empathy. By acknowledging the challenges and complexities of the parent-child relationship, we can start to prevent betrayals and heal the wounds they leave behind. Let's focus on solutions, not accusations. Teenagers often act out due to peer pressure, a desire for independence, or simple misunderstandings. Peer pressure can be incredibly powerful, leading them to make choices they wouldn't normally make. The desire for independence is a natural part of growing up, but it can sometimes manifest in hurtful ways. Misunderstandings can arise from a lack of clear communication or misinterpreted actions. It's important to remember that teenagers are still developing their emotional intelligence and may not always be able to articulate their feelings effectively. Patience and understanding are crucial. Consider a scenario where a teenager lies to their parents about their whereabouts. Perhaps they were afraid of getting in trouble, or felt like they needed some freedom. The lie is discovered, and the parents feel betrayed. The teenager might have regretted their decision immediately, but the damage is done. In this situation, it's important for parents to approach the situation with empathy and understanding. Instead of immediately resorting to punishment, try to understand the teenager's motivations. Ask open-ended questions and listen actively to their response. The teenager, in turn, needs to take responsibility for their actions and apologize for the hurt they caused. Open and honest communication is essential to rebuilding trust and repairing the relationship. Remember, forgiveness is a powerful tool for healing. The aftermath of betrayal can be a critical turning point. It's a time when both parents and teenagers need to decide how to move forward. For some, it might mean seeking professional help to work through their issues. For others, it could be about setting clear boundaries and expectations. Therapy or counseling can provide a safe and supportive space for both parents and teenagers to explore their feelings and develop healthy coping mechanisms. A therapist can help facilitate communication, resolve conflicts, and rebuild trust. Don't hesitate to seek professional help if you're struggling to navigate the aftermath of betrayal. Setting clear boundaries and expectations is also essential. Teenagers need to understand the consequences of their actions, and parents need to be consistent in enforcing those consequences. However, it's important to do so with love and understanding, not with anger or resentment. Preventing betrayal starts with building strong, healthy relationships between parents and children. This involves fostering open communication, showing empathy, and creating a supportive environment where teenagers feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and feelings. Spend quality time with your teenager, engaging in activities they enjoy. Listen actively when they talk, and show genuine interest in their lives. Let them know that you're there for them no matter what. These small gestures can make a big difference in strengthening your bond. Teach your teenager about the importance of honesty, integrity, and respect. Help them develop a strong moral compass and encourage them to make responsible choices. Be a role model for them by demonstrating these values in your own life. We've explored peer pressure, the quest for independence, and simple misunderstandings as reasons behind teenagers' betrayals. We've also discussed the profound emotional impact on both teenagers and parents. Remember, healing is possible with understanding, empathy, and open communication. It's crucial to remember that every family is unique and there is no one-size-fits-all solution. What works for one family may not work for another. Be patient, persistent, and willing to adapt your approach as needed. The goal is to create a loving and supportive environment where everyone can thrive. If you're struggling with betrayal in your family, know that you're not alone. There are resources available to help you navigate these challenges and rebuild your relationships. Don't hesitate to reach out for support from friends, family, or professionals. If you've experienced something similar, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Your stories can help others feel less alone and provide valuable insights. Let's create a community of support and understanding. If you're interested in learning more about fostering healthy parent-child relationships, subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Together, we can build stronger, more resilient families.